Hello and welcome to another video from the Inspiration College. And so in what I'm going to do in this video, I'm going to look at some topics here. The first one is some products that I've listed from a supplier called Costway. I did a video where I introduced to you 3 more suppliers, and one of them was Costway. So I'm going to look at that one and just show you a couple of products that I've listed from their website. And then I'm going to look at the new listing view data that eBay has rolled out. Some people would say that they are not happy with it. You can decide, but I think I'm okay with it. Then I want to look at the advanced promoted listing ads and also the standard promoted listing ads, if they're really working. I ran ad campaign from both of them, and I'm going to show you my results, and then you can decide if it's worth it. And then I'm just going to tell you what I think about it. So at the moment I'm still using the individual account, as you can see on the screen. This is how I just set up this just to make it look nice. So I set up this banner here. So I'm still using individual account, and then obviously that eBay sort of limit the number of items you can list, but I can list a number of items really, because as you can see my account was set up from the 9th of May 2018, and for some reason I wasn't really doing much selling. I was just buying stuff off eBay, but I kept my account clean, and I think that's why I was given the edge to even start doing standard promoted listing, because I think when you just start as a new seller, they don't allow you to use the standard promoted listing method yet until you start to get sales through organic search and all of that. I don't know, I'm thinking that's how they do it. So anyway, let us look at, some people would want to show you the items that they are selling, but as I always say to you, it doesn't really matter to me really. So if I click here and see all items, then it will just show me all the items that I have in my shop. So as you can see here, this is one of the latest products that I've listed, and so this one is coming from Costway, and Costway is another UK supplier. So I've listed this computer desk, gaming computer desk, and this kiddies bike. I've also listed this product, and I think these violin, this is a pink one, this natural color, and there's a green one here. I've listed those from Costway also. And then this electric bike, as you can see the price, but guys, don't be surprised of this price, because you'll be surprised that the profit I would make on this is, I think it's under £200 really, if I should get this sold. And as you can see, I have 2 persons watching it. It was 3 at one point, now it's 2. So somebody's showing interest in this bike. So I was kind of concerned. I wonder if eBay would allow me to list an expensive item, high ticket item. So as a new seller, you just have to be careful what you list, because guys, remember that this price here, remember eBay would withhold your money until the buyer would get the product. So you have to make sure that you have this kind of money in your account or on your credit card to pay for the item, and then you would reimburse yourself when eBay pays you. So that's what you have to look at. But I'm not expecting buyers to buy 4 of this item in one day. So that's why I'm taking the chance to list this, but you just have to be careful, because remember, you have to find money to pay for the item. And this one, I think this one also comes from Costway, and remember summer is coming up, so that's why I'm listing products like these, summer products, outdoor products. And then this one also, this walker, I listed these products yesterday, and here's another one. So that's really some of the items that I'm selling on my shop, this one also. So what I'm actually going to do now, I'm going to go into the dashboard of my eBay shop just to show you what I'm talking about. So these are the products. So the next thing we want to look at is the new listing view data for each item that you list, because what eBay, let me just go there, what eBay used to do, and they explain it to you that you used to have like bots and so on, not giving you the correct data for your listing views and all of that, because you have bot views, non-human views and all of it. And I've watched YouTube videos where some people were saying, oh, they don't like it, and this guy was saying that he doesn't care about the views. I mean, of course you have to show some care about the views on your listings, because you can get a lot of data from that. You can tell if your item is doing well, if somebody is showing interest in the item and all of that. So I think the views would be very important. So if we actually just quickly go to listing here, so I can actually show you what I'm talking about. So if I go to the active listing, you can see here I have 13 watchers. So this section for me is also important, because I know that like when I scroll here, watchers, this column here, then I see that I have one person watching this item. So what I could do, I could easily go here and maybe lower the price, and then what eBay would do, I think they would it would trigger, eBay would send kind of email or something. I'm just using myself as an example. When I'm watching an item, then eBay would notify me that, oh, the seller has lowered the price. So sometimes I would go in and lower the price of this so that eBay could send the information to this person watching, and maybe the person might purchase the item at that time. So that's what I would do with items that people are watching on my shop. And so if I could actually go into one of the products to show you what I'm talking about with the new listing view data. So what I'm going to do, let me use this one with like this one. If you even look at this one is showing 0 views, and this is for 30 days. So what I can do, you could easily go into edit and actually go to where you want to find the traffic for your product. But the easiest way for me is to actually just click on this, because it's a link. So I could easily click on this, and then I don't think what I click on here is right. Let me just go back here, find that product again. So this, I click on this, I suppose, yeah, so this is what I want. So as you can see here, guys, it's telling me that I have 19 views on this listing for the past 30 days. And then you notice you can check for past 7 days. So if I go for past 7 days, it would be telling me that I have 4 views. And you just hover over this, then you can actually see like organic, I have one view. Even though I'm promoting the product, I'm still getting organic view. And then here again is organic view, because you can see here the organic is in green, and then the promoted is in purple, and then the total of course is blue. So you can see that these are organic search. So if I go to 30 days, then it goes back here. So you can see the graph here showing that like on the 22nd of April I have 1 promoted view and 1 organic view. Then on the 23rd I would have 4 organic view and 1 promoted view. Now when I'm actually looking at, like when I look at 16 for the organic search, and then or organic view, and then 3 for promotion, or the standard promotion, I'm always wondering, is it worth it for me to be promoting my item, because I'm getting more organic views than promoted views. But at the same time, I have to look at how much the percentage of organic promoted view, that standard promoted view listing that I'm using, because eBay would suggest like 7.6%, and most of them I'm advertising at 2% or 1%. So I also have to take that into consideration, because obviously 1% or 2% not going to give me a whole lot of promotion there. I would have to go like 5%, 6%, close to what eBay is suggesting. So it would be hard for me to just say, well, then promoted listing is not really relevant, because I'm not using up a lot of percentage as what eBay would suggest. I go for the lower side of it. So I would still keep it promoted, because remember, with this standard promoted listing method, you're not going to pay any money until the buyer purchase the product. That's when eBay is going to charge you. So it's really safe that way. And so that's really, I like the fact that they are doing this, because you can look at individual listing and you're getting a true picture of how many views you have for the month, and you can actually click on learn more to read up the information, and you would get the explanation for why eBay is doing this. And some sellers are not happy with this, but to be honest, it doesn't matter to me. I'm happy to know that I can actually click on a listing and then see the data right away. And like, the only little concern I would have is, like, for instance, a product that I've listed like yesterday and I haven't, and it's still showing me 0 view. So that means nobody has really clicked on that product and for them to go to my listing to see that view. And here's another one that I listed some weeks ago. As you can see, it has 16 views within the past 30 days. And this is what I was telling you. I'm doing the promoted listing ad rate at 2%. eBay is suggesting 9.5%. So obviously, if I was going close to this number, then eBay would promote it more. But I think I'm safe at 2% here. Because you have to, I also believe that when you're talking about high ticket item like the electric bike I showed you, I would be thinking that advanced promoted listing would be, advanced promoted ad would be better for those high ticket products, because the thing is, you can pay like, say, 10p, or depending on which country you're in, 5 cents US cents or something like that, and you might be lucky that somebody click and purchase that high ticket product. So you'd only be paying like 10 cents or so for the for your ad. But when you do this kind of standard promoted listing on it, even at 2%, if you're selling a product for over £2,000, even at 2%, eBay will be getting a lot of money off you. So I think, like, the advanced promoted listing method that they rule out, in my opinion, I think that's suitable for high ticket product. Because like these low cost products, it's good to use standard promoted listing on them, because the ad is not, when you set it at 2%, it's not really that much eBay is going to get from you. So the higher the value of the product, it's the more you have to pay when you use that other method to advertise your product. And then I'm also going to show you the ads that I've run and my results. So again, as you can see here, like, here is the bike I'm telling you about. So you notice it is the listing with the most views. So, and this one also is really climbing. I listed this one couple weeks ago. So if I click on this one, so as you can see, I have 59 views, and then look at this, the organic view is more than the promoted listing view. So that's what I was talking about here, and as you can see, the data here. So this is what I was talking about. I'm selling this for £2,402, I think, and I'm advertising it at promoted listing, standard promoted listing rate of 2%. So even when you work 2% out of this price here, eBay is getting something like 50 something pounds off you. So if you use the advanced method to promote this listing, then you might pay way less to get a sale than to use this one. But it all depends on you. That's just how I look at it. That standard promoted listing for me would not be suitable if I'm advertising high ticket items. I would rather use the other advertising method. So that's really what I want to talk to you about in this one. And so if I could go back to like the advertising cost, because I was running ads a couple weeks ago. So what you want to do, you want to go into marketing, and then you would go to under advertising, you would go to dashboard. So guys, as you can see, promoted listing campaign. So before we go into, and here is where you would find the second method, promoted listing advance. So before we go there, if you even look at this, because I'm using promoted standard listing to promote all of my products, and you can see the graph down here. If you look up here, the organic impression, that's in purple, the promoted one is in green, so you can see green is on top. So that is saying that I'm getting more impressions from promoted listing than organic impressions. And obviously the green is always on top here, and here you have the metrics, so you can, it's always going on, impression is always the default, so you can click here, and then if you want to see how many clicks, you just click there to update it. So as you can see here, 1st of April, 21st of April, no clicks. Then coming here, you would see organic click is 2 and the promoted listing click 4. So you can see here, and if you come all the way out, so as you can see, today is the 22nd of May. So far I have organic click, I have 12, and promoted click 0. So even though I'm promoting that, I'm promoting items, you still see here that I'm getting more clicks from organic search than promoted listing. So you know, it's, you could say that, oh, then why it doesn't make sense I use promoted listing, because organic search is giving me more clicks. But then the fact that I'm not really paying any money until somebody buy, then you know, I wouldn't really worry too much about it. And then here's the campaign here. So you notice I started from the 29th of September, that's last year, and it's continuous. Obviously because I don't pay unless somebody purchase, so I just have it as continuous here. And as you can see, so far £1.42, I think this is for the last 30 days. But I haven't made a sale for quite a while now, so sales are really slow here. So let us actually go into the promoted listing to show you the campaigns that I've run. So if we scroll down here, as you can see here, see I have 3 campaigns that have ended, and these were the advanced promoted listing. As you can see, promoted listing advanced campaign. So the first one I ran was in February. I think I did a video on this one where I showed you that I made 2 sales. Impression was 1,428, and I spent £34.43. And then no, sorry, the total sale was that, and then the ad fee was $14.34. So I would say that I didn't lose any money off this one, because I made more than I've spent. And even when the fees come out for eBay and also the supplier, I would probably break even here, so I didn't lose anything. And then I did a second one in March, and as you can see here, when it ends the 31st of March, and as you can see, impression here, I ran this for much longer, 6,326, and then I had 139 clicks, no sale, and then it cost me £16.47. And then I ran a third one, so as you can see here, 262 clicks, I made 2 sales, a total sale $25.85, and then I spent $18.71. So I would say that I didn't really lose much of these campaigns, but to me it's not really effective. For me, really, it's not effective. I don't know if eBay is working on it to tweak things, but for me it's not really. The advanced promoted listing, it's not advanced promoted campaign, is not really that effective. I would rather continue to use organic and also standard promoted listing, and to see how it works. You know, and also because I don't really have a whole lot in my shop yet, you know, it's really a numbers game. You just have to keep listing stuff, and you know, you will succeed there. So that's really what I want to show you with what is happening with my shop. And just to encourage you, if you're just starting out, then you know, this is something you have to be aware of. And then obviously if you want to see your performance, you would go into like traffic here. But to be honest, I don't really look at this a lot because it can be really confusing. I think, yeah, as you can see, this is a report for an entire month. That's 22nd of last month to today, which is the 22nd. So that's the information you're getting here. Impression by organic versus promoted. So you can see 20.3% organic, here 79.7% promoted impressions. So that's really what this is all about. And some of it, you know, really a bit confusing to me. I just have to take my time to learn, but I don't really look much on this. I'm more you know, interested in sales and also views on my listings and how I can optimize to get more sales. So that's really what is happening here. So this is really what it is. And if I should click in one of the items, guys, just to show you, as you can see, I haven't had any view on this yet, but this is one of the listings, and that's the price for it. And obviously, as you can see, the title of the listing, try to fill in the item specific as much as possible. And I did a video where I showed you how you can customize your description here, so it's really looking attractive. So when someone comes to your listing, by just seeing how you lay things out in a clean manner, it would be much easier for you to make a sale. So that's how I do my listings. So guys, that's what I want to show you in this video. So if you like this video, then you would give it a thumbs up. You would also leave your comment, tell me what you think. And if I've said something that it's not necessarily true, then you can just leave it in your comments, because at times we make error on what we're saying. Once I found that I've made an error, I will just come and correct, because we're all here to learn. So if you like this video, then you just give it a like, and thanks very much for watching.